Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I'm going to show you what it's like along Lake Michigan, starting at this point here, which is about 3 miles east of Mackinaw City, at what they call the beach access point. And from here I'm going to be following the closest I can along the lake going south. So I'll stop from place to place and show you a little bit of what I find. So here there actually is a beach with some fairly decent sand, and over here there are some homes or vacation cottages that people have built, and over here is a dock. You can see some people out in the water there. This is in a bay, so you can see the other side until it gets to this point, and then you can't see where the other side is. And then over here is another beach. Let's see if I can zoom into this beach and show you something. So this must be the place where the people of Mackinaw City go to have some fun at the beach, at the lake. This is early on a Monday morning, so that's why nobody's around yet. So let's take off and see what else we find. Well, as I was driving south from the beach, for a ways there was just one house after another, so obviously people like living right on the lake. Now this is the only business here. This is about another 3 miles or so south of the beach. There's no other facilities there, and this is the first business I found anywhere near this area. This is my next stopping point, Lakeshore Drive at Lakeview Road, and we seem to have a sports car rally going on here. There's been about 20 cars so far that are really speeding down this road. Well, finally that's the end of them. And here we have another nice beach. This is definitely cleaner sand than that first beach I showed you. The water is pretty calm here. Let me zoom in down here and see if there's anything interesting. No, not much around here. It's a small beach, really small, but there's a couple chairs here. Nice place, actually. I just noticed this right beside the beach. Is this a cell phone tower? I don't know. I don't think I've seen one of those before exactly like that. I think cell phone towers look different. Wonder what that could be. Now this part of the road is called the Tunnel of Trees. And that's a guy watering his lawn there. It doesn't have a marker down the middle of the road, so you just got to figure it out yourself. And when another car is coming towards you, some other vehicle, then usually someone stops to let the two vehicles pass. Sorry about the dirty windshield. It's really hard to find a car wash that has enough clearance for a motorhome like this to go through. Truck stops have them, but I haven't been to a place where there's a truck stop in several days. And I gotta be really careful of these trees that they don't hit things on my roof. Trees are very beautiful, but they have been one of my biggest aggravations driving this motorhome. Is trying to keep from the tree limbs hitting my roof, to keep from damaging my satellite antenna, my solar panels, and other things that I have up there. Boy, this really is a good name for this place, Tunnel of Trees. Look how narrow the road is when another car is approaching. I'm just going to stop and let this guy go by. Some of these trees are really close next to the road. This is quite an experience driving through here. 20 miles per hour speed limit, no problem. I don't want to go any faster than that anyway, especially not with all these tree limbs. Sometimes I just slow down to almost a stop when I know a tree limb is going to hit my roof, so that it just lightly brushes over it. And then I still kind of cringe at the noises I hear of those tree limbs scraping on the roof of my motorhome. And then sometimes I drive way off to the left side of the road in order to avoid hitting tree limbs hanging over the road. You might be able to hear a whirling noise. That's my satellite antenna spinning around trying to find a satellite through these trees, which is not going to do. Oh, gotta dip down into the ravine or something here. I got somebody coming up behind me now. I'm sure they're pissed off that I'm driving so slow. If I could find a place to turn off to let them go by, I would. I think I will pretty soon. Hopefully. Ooh, you hear that scraping? Oh man. Ooh, this guy's gonna let me by. that tunnel of trees was a really, really long way. And there was no stopping points where I could get out. There were for small cars, but not for my motorhome. Could not take a break or anything. Well, I finally got to a point here where I could stop, where there's a really nice lake. And you can just barely see the lake from the road here. Well, I've made it to a cute little town here called Harbor Springs, where they have a city park on the bay. And they actually have a sandy beach here. And out a ways is a platform that you can swim out to and dive off of. There's even lifeguards here. Wow, look at that yacht taking off. This is Zorn Park Beach. Kind of surprising. Nope. Hours are only from 10 to 5. Like a business operation or something. The lifeguard here. I bet the local kids love this place. There's a boat shelter there. So there's a lot of boats out on the bay here. That looks like fun. Well, I've now driven to Petoskey, where I'm planning on spending the night, and I found one interesting thing here, the Bear River Valley Recreation Area. They have this hiking trail right beside the river, and there's a bridge here. There's probably several bridges across it. This one has got a particularly nice view of the water going down these rapids. Here's another good view right at the river level. I haven't seen anyone floating down the river, but this must be a good place to inner tube it. And I guess people do that a lot. There's a sign here that says this is where you're supposed to take out. Haven't seen anybody yet though. Here's a view from that bridge. And at this point, this is where a road is crossing it over that bridge there. This is where the river dumps out into Lake Michigan. So let me show you what is just underneath that bridge. Got a bit of a waterfall here. And this must be a good place to fish. Then lastly, here is the Bayfront Park. So now I'm gonna go find me a place to camp for the night. And I decided to spend the night at the Odawa Casino here in Petoskey. There's the casino over there where I'm gonna have dinner. And I really like this. They have spaces specifically lined out for RVs. Well folks, this is part one of my trip following down Lake Michigan. Look for my next one. Good day.